The fact is, we're here and they're not.
The conventions are now over, and we're less than 10 weeks from Election Day. This is your 2020 fix. While President Trump is running as an incumbent, the Republican convention in many ways treated him like a challenger, warning of the danger of having a Democratic administration, even while pointing to scenes that are happening in Trump's America.
Joe Biden may claim he is an ally of the light, but when it comes to his agenda, Biden wants to keep us completely in the dark.
Republicans and Trump also pointed to the economy, arguing that he should be judged on what happened before the coronavirus pandemic and not what's happened since.
In a new term as president, we will again build the greatest economy in history.
Democrats, meanwhile, focused on painting Trump as a failed president while pointing to his coronavirus response.
President takes no responsibility, refuses to lead, blames others, cozies up to dictators, and fans the flames of hate and division.
They also characterized him as a threat to democracy by pointing to his comments about unproven allegations of voter fraud.
There are those who are disgracefully using this pandemic to spread misinformation and interfere with voting.
So did the two parties accomplish what they set out to these last 2 weeks? The Republican convention seemed very much focused on the president's base.
And you are the reason he is going to keep fighting for 4 more years.
While the GOP convention featured many black speakers and appeals to Republican women, a lot of the messaging seemed to appeal to voters who are already very conservative.
And this election is a choice between two radical anti-life activists and the most pro-life president we have ever had.
Biden, meanwhile, holds a lead and mostly needs to maintain that. His message was less to the extreme of the party and talked about unifying not just Democratic voters, but also the country.
It's time for us, for we the people, to come together.
The question now is how much these conventions truly matter to voters' decisions in the 2020 election. We sometimes see polling bumps from these conventions, but oftentimes those bumps fade over time as other issues come to the forefront. The other question was who was tuning in. Was it mostly the party's already existent bases, or were swing voters actually consuming some of these messages? One thing about this election is that there are actually very few swing voters, even less than 2016 at this point. Will those voters be tuning in? Will the messages matter to them? So far, the election has been very static, with relatively few things shaking up Joe Biden's overall polling lead.